Alright, well, hello again. We are getting ready to leave Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area and head back home. But before we do, we're going to try another restaurant that's not been here too awfully long, that we've not tried yet, but has a lot of good reviews. It's called the Local Goat. I think you can see it behind us here. Again, it's supposed to be a restaurant that uses a lot of locally sourced beef and vegetables, so they got a pretty good variety on the menu, excuse me. Getting a little tongue-tied today. So, not sure what we're going to have yet, but we're going to go in and give this one a shot before we head home. Alright, here we are on the inside of the Local Goat, and I'm going to go ahead and let you see the menu here. Try to get it out of that glare. A lot of varied offerings on the menu here, and again, everything is supposed to be locally sourced. Had a little bit of a bad experience getting in here, and I'll say more about that when we do the final review. I certainly want to keep an open mind to the food, though. Wasn't very impressed with the lady who, I guess she said she was a part owner.
Yeah, she did.
Alright, I believe that's it. And I'm not sure what Shaughnessy is going to get. I think I have decided on the black and blue burger. That's right here, right in the light. Creamy blue cheese, smoked bacon, crispy onions. I'm going to have them leave the onions off. And blackening spice. So.
Wait, which one are you getting? Black and blue?
Yeah, black and blue. Have you decided yet?
I don't know yet.
Are you going to get a burger or are you going to get something else?
I'm going to get a burger, yeah.
Okay.
Then you're going to teach me.
Oh, there's actually another side to the menu, so let me get you that as well. It's amazing what you find when you flip it over. And right here's a little story about the restaurant. What makes Local Goat different? We source locally grown and sustainable foods whenever possible. Month-old beef. Non-GMO, that's good.
So Monday, tomorrow we have our last day. I feel like I don't know how it's just 4 days. That frustrates me. 4 days. That's how long. So.
Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, here's my meal. I got the black and blue burger. I did end up going with that, without the onions. Make sure they didn't put any onions on it. Blue cheese coleslaw. And my wife has an egg on her burger.
Let's try it.
What is it? I don't want to try it. What is it called?
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse Burger. And those French fries look really good. I am going to have to try a few of those because hand-cut French fries. So, like I say, just came for a basic lunch meal today, but burger looks good. We'll see how it goes. Okay, well that was interesting. We just completed our lunch here at the Local Goat. I'm going to let my wife go first and tell you what she had because I've got a lot to say. So, you go right ahead and let's get that out of the way.
Well, I had the Farmhouse Burger. It had a fried egg on it, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, just the usual stuff, cheese. It was good. I mean, just to me it was nothing special, but it was good. And then I had the fries. And they were good. I mean, my meal was good. It wasn't anything spectacular, but, you know, it was okay. It was good.
All right. Is that it?
That's about my fare.
All right. I don't know if I should ask if you'll do it again or if I should go. We'll get to that part in a minute. All right. Well, it was kind of started off as an adventure. We did our intro over there in the parking lot, and we got here just a few minutes after 11, right as they opened. I think maybe it's 11:02. We noticed there was still a crowd of people outside, probably 25, 30, maybe 40 people there. So when we walked up to the door, a big old guy comes out, and he's got his party with him. I don't remember how many he had. And he says, everybody better wait out here, you'll get cussed out. He was coming out of the lobby. I thought, well, I'm sure nobody cussed him out, but I figured they'd made him come back outside. Maybe they just hadn't opened yet or whatever, but I thought maybe he just had a bad attitude. Well, I hadn't seen the bad attitude yet, but anyway, so we're standing out there a few minutes, just kind of waiting for people to get seated. And I realized I'd forgotten my reading glasses, and I cannot read a menu in a dark restaurant without them, so I went back to the car to get them.
I had to go inside and put her name down.
Yeah, so when I come back, my wife's inside, so I thought, well, I hope she's not in there getting cussed out. But I saw her inside the door, so I did go in, and I said, we're not supposed to be in here yet. She said, well, we can come in and put our names in, and then we have to go back out. Well, the next thing I know, the owner comes out, and she tells us, and I think 2 other people in there, that we have to go outside. The lady will come to the door and take our names. We are not allowed in the restaurant. So I thought, well, are you not open yet? And then I see other people getting seated, but this restaurant is still 90% empty. And there's a crowd of about 30 or 40 people outside freezing to death. This is a cold, rainy, damp day out here. So she runs everybody back outside. This is the owner now. So one thing led to another, so I just asked her, I said, I thought that there weren't any more gatherings in Tennessee on how many you can have in a restaurant. And she said, yeah, but we can't have people congregating in the lobby, and that's fine. I didn't want to congregate in the lobby. Like I say, 90% of the tables were still empty, so I thought they would be seating people by then, but they weren't. They were running everybody back outside, except maybe seating people that had reservations. So we come back outside, and another lady looks at us. She says, we just ate here yesterday, and the restaurant was packed, and now it's like they weren't letting anybody in. So we were talking about that. And then I heard this owner come out and tell somebody else it was going to be 30 to 40 minutes. And I think they had a bigger party, so I just walked up to the owner. I don't know what we got going on over there. I guess that's the Titanic. I walked up to the owner and said, ma'am, and I was nice. I said, did I hear you say it's going to be a 30 to 40 minute wait? And she said, it's just whenever we get people seated. So I went back and told my wife, I said, I'm not sure if I want to stand out here and freeze for 30 or 40 minutes, because honestly we got a 3-hour drive ahead of us right now. We're getting ready to head home, and I did not want to just sit out here for 40 minutes. We could just go leave and get something quicker and be on our way. Well, apparently she heard my wife ask me that. She looks over at me and says, sir, we're not going to disobey the governor. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying not to lose my patience here, because I'm like, I didn't ask anybody to disobey the governor. I don't want anybody to disobey the governor. And I was actually just discussing with my wife what our plans are. We can do that. We can decide to leave or stay, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. So she started getting mouthy.
But she kept looking at him. It's like every time
she kept looking at, yeah, if I said something to her or to somebody else out there, she had something to say to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get ready, and we're just going to go somewhere else. Well, finally she motions her, says, you can come on in now. And then as I walk by, she goes, I will make sure my husband pays a visit to your table. This is no lie. I guess her and her husband are co-owners. I said, ma'am, that's not necessary. I said, I'm done. I said, I just had a few questions. We were deciding what we were going to do. It's over. Let it go. So anyway, her husband never did come. That's a good thing. I didn't have anything to say. All right. Now let's get to the food. All right. I ordered the black and blue hamburger. And I did not get the fries. I got, they had on the menu a blue cheese coleslaw. It's actually not listed under the sides, but it's listed under the baby back ribs. And I thought it sounded good, so I got it. They brought it out. The slaw was really just slaw. It was good. It was not anything. I didn't taste blue cheese at all in the slaw. I didn't really taste blue cheese on my burger. It tasted just like a decent hamburger. To me, the burger was average, not bad, not great. It was a very big, thick bun compared to the thickness of the meat. The bun was very thick.
It's supposed to be homemade, I think.
Yeah, it may be, but a lot of bread, not necessarily a lot of meat. So, you know, we ate it. There was nothing bad about the food. I don't want to discourage anybody from coming here. The food was not bad. Now, I will say her fries. I really liked her fries. They were cut really thin, and she did let me try some of those. I did like the fries. The burger, to me, if you want a good burger, go to 3 Jimmy's in Gatlinburg. And I've had mixed experiences there too, but the burgers, they do right. So, as far as, there's nothing that's going to draw me back here, I don't think. Would you come back again?
No.
Not because the food was terrible, but because you can get average food without a snotty manager, just to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would have been fine if we had left.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what we were actually going to do if she had not motioned us on in. It's like, okay, we're here now. So we did try it. I don't see us coming back. That's our review of the place. I don't like to negatively review a place, but quite honestly, she left a bad taste in our mouth. Just the way that she came off and continued to interfere in conversations we were having amongst ourselves. And I hope she sees this review and maybe makes the changes necessary to make this a place worth coming to. But that's our feelings about it. So thank you for watching.